Welcome to the Best Advice Podcast with your host, life and love success coach, and author of The Poison of Perfection, Angela Wadley. If you're looking for authentic, no-holds-barred advice about life, love, business, career, or health, you've come to the right place. You'll hear from fascinating guests as they quickly reveal their powerful advice to inspire you to create and live your best life. So get ready, grab a pen, or make a mental note. You don't want to miss this.
Hi, and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
When it comes to business, career, love, health, or life in general, if you have ever struggled with a decision, had to figure your way out through something, or just learned a valuable lesson, what is the best advice that you can share?
When it comes to health and wellness, the best advice I can share is to make your physical, mental, and emotional health a priority every single day. I often refer to this as paying yourself first. I shouldn't take credit for this term. This comes from my dad. When I got my first job, he encouraged me to put a little bit of money into retirement and pay myself first and watch it grow over time. I thought, okay, I did a very little bit of money, $25 to be exact, and I've watched that grow exponentially over the decades, and he's right. It did grow over time, and it was worth paying myself first. I look at my health the same way. These little choices we make throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year, it really does snowball into bigger things later on in life. I pay myself first every day through my morning ritual. I wake up, I move my body, and I do a short meditation before the world wakes up. Well, my world anyways. Before my kids, before my husband, a lot of times before the sun. So I'm in the best possible space to give the best possible version of myself the rest of the day. As for my mental health, the meditation helps for sure, but I also learned a really powerful word: no. No, that doesn't work for me today. No, that's not what's going to happen in our family. No, we think about that a little bit differently. It's powerful and simple, but someone recently told me it's a complete sentence. You don't need to make an excuse. You don't need to come up with a list of reasons why it should be later or a different day or time or whatever. It's okay to say no. And the last one I have to offer is a moment, and I call it in my world a mommy moment. And it's okay to take a moment. When my emotional health is challenged, whether I'm frustrated, exhausted, or just kind of through with the day, we all have those moments, I take a mommy moment. I've been using this term so long, I'm pretty sure when I started, the kids had no idea what I was talking about. But now they do. Now they know if I take a mommy moment, I have a seat in my recliner, I put my feet up. Maybe it's just 3 deep breaths to kind of reset my system. Maybe it's 10 minutes to enjoy a cup of tea, but they know that it's my time. Is it perfect? No, they're kids. Of course, there's times they have questions, things come up. There's, of course, quote unquote, emergencies, but I like the term taking a moment. And my 6-year-old proved that she's learning everything she can from my actions when she started kindergarten. She was exhausted. It was a hard transition for her to go to school all day, 5 days a week. And she came home. Her little sister was in her face, wanting to play. She was so excited to have her home. I could tell she was either going to scream and yell or burst into tears. With her fists clenched, she took a deep breath and she said, "I just need a moment." And she walked upstairs to play in her room for 10 minutes. When she came back down, she rejoined the family. We were in the middle of a game and was very pleasant and nice the rest of the day. And she did. She really just needed a moment, and that's okay. That's a life skill. So when it comes to your health, make yourself a priority. Pay yourself first.
Okay, so if you were a character in a TV show or movie, which character would you be and why?
If I were a character on a TV show or movie, I would say Bob Harper from The Biggest Loser. I loved how inspirational he was, how dedicated he was to his clients, and he's just hilarious.
Thank you so much for being on my podcast.
It's an absolute pleasure. I'm so proud that I now can empower other moms to make their wellness journey a priority, just for 2% of the day, to have more energy, to look and feel amazing, and really, bottom line, to have more great days. The program is called the Great Days for Mom Method, and I'm so proud of all the moms that have been through it, and their families thank me as well.
Thanks for listening to this episode. Please subscribe and share with someone you care about. To catch all the latest from Angela, go to www.angelawadley.com. Until next time, keep growing and keep going.